Alright, folks. So, I just watched Zeb Judah fight, and even though I said he needed to take it deeper, it ended up being a third round knockout. And on in his defense, I think even if he wanted to make this fight last a little longer, I don't think it was going to happen. Judah showed that he really does have power tonight. I mean, it shouldn't have been in question before, but I mean, one shot, bam, uppercut, floored this motherfucker. and he gets back up, but he's still wobbly, and then Judah jumps all over ring. Fight stopped. Fight should have been stopped. But what's next for Judah? I'm listening to him interview him right now. I'm listening to him. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Boom! Oh. Who's he going to call out? Who's going to be? And if he calls him out, do we think he'll be able to land a fight? I hope so. Timothy Bradley, Amir Khan, Devin Alexander. And he just wants to fight any and all of them. That's worth some respect. I know people got to call out people to get money fights, but he's not just saying he wants to fight one of them. He wants to fight all of them. He just don't know what order. Now, yeah, I know a lot of it's shit talking goes on during boxing, and you can't put much stock in it. But out of those three, I mean, do we need to see him fight Ortiz before we can see him fight somebody like Khan or Maidana? Do we think Judah can win against these guys? I think he can give Ortiz, Maidana a lot of fucking trouble. Especially if Judah can last in a fight, if he can face himself. He looked a little tense tonight, but I really think, I don't know, man, that quick-ass fucking uppercut of his knocked somebody out. And I'm, just as a fan, I'm happy for him right now. But I would like to see him fight like Ortiz or even Maidana, and then fight like Alexander or Khan. Now, hear me out. I really think Judah can beat Ortiz, Victor Ortiz. And I think he has a good shot against Maidana. But we saw this motherfucker landed on Judah too, but it wasn't very often and it wasn't very clean. There were a couple clean shots you can see and hear, and you can see when it hit Judah right, like, bam, right in the face. But out of the 3 rounds, I'll tell you, I mean, I don't think he got hit too much. But he got hit enough by a lower class of opponent. And he tightens up his defense. I think he'd give Bradley some problems. I'd like to see a fight, but let's see how Bradley, Alexander, and Khan, all that shit pan out. I don't think Judah will be a bigger name than any one of those guys, so let's face it. If they're going to fight each other, then he's not in the mix. He can fight. If Bradley and Alexander fight each other, he can fight Khan. I don't think Freddie Roach will steer away from it, though he might if he thinks Judah can beat him. But I think Roach will fight, pretty much whoever right now with Amir Khan, but they might be taking, careful steps with him, and they should. But how about let's go with Zeb Judah versus Ortiz. That's my vote right now. See, Zeb Judah versus Victor Ortiz. I think both their buzzes are kind of the, equal. I think a lot of people, there's more people favoring Ortiz, but after this, Judah's stock went up a little bit. I think it went up a little bit. So I don't think this is a punk opponent. So I'm gonna watch ShoBox and be back on with another video on that. Guerrero versus Montiel. I think I've seen some of Guerrero, but I haven't seen Montiel fight, and that's a damn shame. Then again, I haven't been watching online fights for that very long. I've only seen that once. Cassidy. So we'll see. Anyway, not much else to say. Just got done watching the fight. I'm gonna go in there and listen to Brian Kenny jibber jab for a little while. Then I'm gonna watch ShoBox. NaptownBorn. Deuces.